it took me so long to be on here. But like I caught up with like one of my favorite YouTube YouTubers, I should say, one of my favorite YouTuber. Um, and I got there, listening to, they talk about tonight's game, and they said, I missed something. I'm like, what? Did I miss something from yesterday? Where they talk about me after my video or something like that? But no, that wasn't the case. So like I jump on there and yeah, never they was mentioned that yeah, you missed some like I guess nobody couldn't explain it because I think some people got on there like around the same time as I did, so they was probably didn't know what was going on, except for some of the people that was on that chat. Um, but yeah, then I think like Barrett is right now is probably upset with me. So we'll talk about that in another time or something like that. Hey, what's up, JJ? Um, but it's just crazy that like I said, I know it don't touch, but you don't have to be that much on this man's nuts to like put him on a high pedestal. But anyways, with that, so after the end of the video, after they was done with the live, so I was just like, okay, they said something on my video yesterday, so it was mainly the same comments I saw last night on my video. So for those who watched it, thanks for checking it out. Um, so it wasn't that. So well, I was just watching the replay of of Amber's Logic on here. So if y'all get a chance, check out his channel on YouTube. Um, but anyways, so it was a guy that just came out of nowhere, just saying like, y'all wouldn't have won that ring without Chris Middleton. Y'all over here dogging Chris Middleton. I'm looking like, seriously, seriously. I'm like, this probably was a fan of Barrett, but yeah, that's crazy. Like trying to tell somebody that hosting their YouTube channel what to do. That's insane. And the guy was not a Bucks fan, but he was just saying like, y'all, because I think some people is like they actually mentioned on the channel too that yeah, that's always the way, but I appreciate it. But the problem was that you can't hold one player on the pedestal that only did this much, and you got a player like Giannis that did more than that. I'm not trying to do the L or anything like that. I'm just saying, like I'm just like measuring, a player like Milton that did this much, but you got a player like Giannis that did this much. So it's just insane. Like, how are you gonna jump in somebody's chat, try to tell them what to do? That's just crazy. And saying like your experience and stuff like that, dude. He was a young cat too. He was like very young. Maybe like his I would say probably like in his maybe his 20s or something. Like that's the same thing I say about Barrett. Like I'm talking about I'm thinking that he's in well, sorry, in his 20s. So some of these young cats that that haven't touched a ball or think the game is all about trying to be like Kobe, and that's not the case. Um, some people ain't got that that body structure, anything to be like Kobe or be like Jordan. But at least with Jordan, and I'm gonna be the first to say this, Kobe Bryant as a person, I don't have a problem with. The basketball player Kobe Bryant, I do. I do not like this game. I admit that he's a very good basketball player. I admit that in a Hall of Famer too. So I'm glad he got that and all that stats and got a we got one of those statues of him at the was it crypto.com? No, not crypto.com. Yeah, it's crypto.com arena. So I'm glad that he got that, and he did, did some like big, played some big games, and 5 championships. Stayed with one team, and you got all these cats, these young cats thinking that today that you can play just like that, and just all you do is score. I did with that while I was playing, like in this basketball league in high school. It was like everybody was just trying to be like Jordan, like just go for the shot and stuff like that instead of pass the ball. And that's why the team I was on, and I know some of y'all probably from the class 2000 probably going to see this. If y'all do, I'm sorry, but we sucked. We had no structure. Although we only had practice like once a week, but we should have had it like almost every day. But everybody got their own thing they got to do, and plus, I had work and I had other, other activities that I was doing in high school. So it was only fair, anybody could get to, play like once a week. Well, practice once a week, and our games was like once a week from like January all the way through March, I believe. And we did, had the, tournament, whatever. The 2 years that I played with this team, we always get knocked out of the first round because got players that trying to be like Jordan. That's not the case. There's probably a few people in there that was on that team that play the game the right way, and I admit I was one of them. Like we won some games, but we lost a lot of games. We like maybe there was one point we were like about because we played all them teams twice. It was like a 8 league team, I believe. Yeah, 8 league team. We played all 8 of them. Then I think we played them twice. Yeah, and our record was not that good. Wasn't that good at all. Either 2 years. And the funny thing is that I was thinking anything on my part was going to go to goodwill, but to them, I was a 2-time All Star for that team. The first year, I was the only one that was on the from that team was an All Star. Then the second year, it was another guy that was a little bit taller than me and probably can was a little bit more. He can jump up there more than me, and I couldn't. Was was on the All Star team, and I think it's funny. It just sucks that you got a few players that actually play the game the right way. Then you got everybody else that's playing that like they Jordan. So some people they mature quick, but there's other people that does not mature at all. And I used to have a best friend, and to this day, from what I be hearing from family and some friends, he still hasn't grown up. And that's what the problem with some on these people, especially some of them that's on YouTube. They haven't grown up. They seen like other players like, oh man, this guy's cold. Like LeBron James is the best, or go as like I said with Kobe Bryant, or who's another one they try to think Kyrie Irving is another. Like there's more, or Stephen Curry. Yeah, that was another one too. There are players out there that is as good as them, and you don't have to follow their thing to do is always score. Because at least a few of those players like LeBron and Stephen, at least they pass the rock and do some defense and all that. And y'all young cats got the game messed up. Y'all really do. So it's just insane. Like some of these young cats, they really got the game messed up. And that's why right now they're not in the NBA because they don't know how to play the game right. They think all you gotta do is try to be like just score and that's it. I know. The video that I was talking about that I did my rant on, you probably already seen it. It's probably going to pop up any second now. So if you get an opportunity, check out that video. But I'm sorry, I'm just sick of these some of these young YouTubers not like learning the game. Like they stats is good, but you got to look at other stats too. Not just the stat that they did for like a few games or what they did in the playoffs. You got to look at the season stats before they get to the playoffs. Season and season, and when they're in the playoffs, you can talk about the numbers in the playoffs. But talk about it during the season, no. Bring out numbers. You want to bring out the numbers. You got to bring out other numbers. I'm sorry, but I had that little rant, and I'm just sick of some of these young people not knowing the game of basketball. It's just sad, and like I don't mind debating. I do my YouTube live videos, and I'll do like videos right here on WFS1 and WFSO2 on Twitch. So basketball wise, like y'all wanted to like debate about it, we can debate. I don't care. But for a person that goes on like facts, like we all get emotional when it comes to basketball because that's my passion. Wrestling is also my passion too, but wrestling, my passion for wrestling was at here, but it's just like some of these fans, it's like a little bit here. So it's number two on my list. Basketball is number one. Wrestling is number two. Then you got like football, baseball, and like other sports. Like I watch a little soccer here and there, and also watch a little bit of hockey. Like I'm used to it because I used to work at the Bradley Center, and they always had Arrows games until they tore down the Bradley Center and moved to the Panther Arena. I'll still go to Arrows games, but the last season I went to like the Arrows games, oh my god, they was that season they was on a 20-game winning streak from December all the way up to March. A 20 freaking game winning streak. And like I said, our hockey team, they won like two championships. If you want to count the winning the regular season, they call themselves the regular season champs in 2020, 2021. If you want to count that as a championship, that's three. So and the Brewers, of course, they won one. Not as the Milwaukee Brewers, but as the Milwaukee Braves. Our infield soccer team, multiple champions. And I haven't been to a game in a long time, but I need to go at one point, but we'll see. Um, but anyways, if y'all interested in me talking about a little bit about baseball, although there's still things that I still need to learn from baseball. So y'all interested in that, comment below. Football, I'm kind of not gonna. I'll probably talk about it here and there every now and then. It's just because some of the fans are just they go crazy over football. It's like 13 wins, they rub it in people's face and they act like they getting paid for the team to win or something like that. So that's
What
my
is it about with the Patriots?
mm, they ain't good no more. But it just my point is for like my mental health. I'm not gonna do that much of any football stuff. Like I may talk about here and there, like talk about a little bit of the Packers, but that's it. Like I can't do football because people take it too seriously. Like it's like I understand you have passionate fans, especially like in basketball and stuff like that, but there's just some people that just take it very, very seriously. But that's just my take on, because I know some people probably interested in me like talk about other sports, but if y'all interested, y'all let me know. I'll start talking about the Brewers season and stuff like that. I'll probably do like a weekly show just talking about like the Brewers games. I can do that, or like any baseball or we got like a minor league team up here, the Milwaukee Milkmen. We got them. Although sometimes the news don't talk about them as much, but they need to because they still a team that's here in the city, just like our other minor league teams that we have here in Wisconsin. Gotta talk about them too. Badgers is another team. If y'all want me to start talking about them, just let me know. Um, but like when it comes to football, I can't touch it because people just get too emotional and I just get too upset. But anyways, I had to go on a little rant from after a while I saw from that video about somebody trying to tell you what to do on your video. You can like have like a suggestion, but you can't just like, oh, what you need to do is this, what you need to do is that. No, that's not how it works. If you like the content, please like the content and also show support of some of these people. And plus, we gotta support each other too. And that was something that they were saying on the video too. Like we all gotta support each other. You know, it just ain't all about like you just getting likes. You can support everybody else. Just like if you,
But people won't support each other unless there's a motive or something for them behind it.
exactly, and that's the
That's the problem.
yeah, and that's the sad thing too. It's like you're having people like show your support and stuff like that, and you're not doing the same thing for them because you like think about yourself. Supporting other channels and also supporting other channels will help you and help everybody else. Have everybody like in a good mood. Why do you think a lot of people, these YouTubers, are trying to like chase to 1,000 so they can finally like get paid or something like that? Like, it wasn't big back then, and some people, didn't care. Like at the time, I didn't care. I was just in love. I was just in it for the love of the sport, like the love of wrestling, love of basketball, and all the stuff I'm been interested in. That's why we added like a couple of things on this channel to at least like be something different that would catch our passion and plus like everyone's interests. So that's what we try to do. Talk about comic book movies and comic book TV news and stuff, and the, wherever it happened, like in the comic book world, and especially it's getting big with these movies coming out either like once or three times a year. Then you got TV series that comes like once or three, four times a year. So I might gonna end up doing another rant on that another time. But I'm just talking about like the channel in general. Like we can't get all y'all support if y'all don't, support the channel. Cause you never know. You may like a video that a YouTuber will do one day and suddenly they just gone. Cause yeah, I've seen a lot of YouTubers come and go. And we was here since like I think it was like a month or some months after the beginning of YouTube. So yeah, we've been on here like the longest. And you want people to like and subscribe and stuff like that, but you gotta support the channel and you want support you if you want support, you gotta support everybody else too. That's how it goes. And I know I was talking about this at one time and I don't know if to get out like that. I apologize that we're not on Spotify because I'm having issues with them right now, especially with the thing that they want you to go to record your videos, then send them to them. I'm having issues with that. So the podcast will probably be like a little bit of a layoff for now until I can get this problem fixed. But anyways, enough of that. And I think I went like almost 20 minutes into this. Oh my god. And I know this video got to be put up. So, but Anyways, let's talk about this game. I was half watching it and half like watching SmackDown, so I was trying to watch both at the same time. But I caught some things and like it was interesting. And I'm thinking that the Bucks did kind of needed this, especially like if they can because the fourth seed in a way was kind of on the line this game. And I think they're either going to be tied or Bucks going to have the advantage and move to the fourth seed. But we'll look at the standings later. But you're just going to do this before I was because it still got a lot that I gotta say. But I'm gonna just move on to it. First quarter, Orlando was up 31-29. Um, and I think that's no, that's the highest that Orlando has scored. And second quarter, the I think that yeah, that's the lowest that the Bucks has scored with 21, and I think that's the lowest that Orlando has scored 21-20. So Bucks won that second quarter. Third quarter, of course, another close one. Milwaukee 28 and Orlando 30. Then fourth quarter, you got the highest scoring quarter for the Bucks with 31. Then you got Orlando 25. So yeah, it was a nail biter. It really was. But let's check with the team status. Yeah, it seems like they went with a 9-man rotation and yeah, just crazy. Anyways, we start with the Milwaukee Bucks. 43-83. What might as say 52% from the field. Not too bad. Um, okay, not too bad on 3-point shooting, although it looks like they attempt more than made. 9-25 with 36% from three, and that's actually not that bad. But I think Orlando was kind of limited them to like shots and just some players ain't hitting them. So, anyways, 14-23 with might as well say 61% from the free throw. We already know how that turned out. Seven offensive rebounds, which needs to be a little bit better, with 43 total rebounds. 18 assists, which they gotta be doing better than that too with assists. 10 steals, 5 blocks, and really not that bad turnovers with 11. And I bet you probably Dame and Giannis probably got the most turnovers, which I'm probably not be surprised. Yep, kind of fair. Um, Now the team status for Orlando got 37-86 with 43% from the field. 3-point shooting for them 14-40 with 35% from three, which is okay. Um, I didn't think they would do that bad in free throw shooting. 18-26 with 69.2% from the free throw line. Offensive rebounds is 12 and kind of expected because it seems like the Bucks need to do better with offensive rebounding. With the total of 44 rebounds for Orlando, 20 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, and only 10 turnovers. So not too bad. Um, let's see. I think now we're on the player stats, and we're gonna start with the Bucks first. Okay, Torrey Prince did okay, but I think he never had an opportunity to like get like more shots. So yeah, like I said, they were really like Orlando was really defending them from the three. So that's the case. Johnson Kumbo with the team. Well, I think he had the game. Yeah, he had the game high. 41 points. Oh, I thought he had a lot of turnovers. He only had three. Okay, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 4 assists. That got to be better. And yeah, there's some players that he's looking like pass the ball and stuff like that. Same thing, when you shot him with when it came to Bobby. Um, 14 rebounds, so a double double with 3 offensive rebounds. 3 of 10 from the free throw. Yeah, he got to do better. He really got to work on it. If he can work on his mid range, he can work on his free throws. Maybe just do that same logic. So maybe somebody will tell him that. Just do that same logic that he does with the mid range shot. 0 1 from three and 19 of 29 from the field. It seems like some players just play better at home than when they on the road. They just kind of suck. Brooke Lopez with 8 points, 3 blocks, which is a little bit better, but 3 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw, 1 of 3 from three, and 2 of 5 from the field. Damian Lillard with 29 points. Yeah, he's tied. Well, he had the most turnovers with 4, 3 steals, and he doesn't play D. They say 7 assists, 4 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 8 of 9 from the free throw, 3 of 7 from three, and 9 of 21 from the field. And I think that's part of the problem with Dame. Like, I see he's getting a little bit better, like fake the shot, then shoot it and get a foul. So he's getting like a little bit better than that. But there's times it's like if you're gonna have like 2 people double teaming you and you gotta pass the ball. You won't be able to take it in because somebody taller is gonna block your shot. So that's one of the things he probably need to work on. Anyway, let's look at the bench, and the bench was not that great, but except for 2 people. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Um, Bobby Portis with 11 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, 1 of 3 from three, and 5 of 9 from the field. Chris Middleton, let's look at his numbers. 11 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 of 5 from three. See that? 1 of 5. 1 of 5. Just point that out. 1 of 5. And 5 of 10 from the field. Now let's look at Orlando's numbers, player stats. Yeah, Paulo Pembero really did good in the fourth quarter, and turned it into a game. He led the team with 34 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 7 of 10 from the free throw, 5 of 8 from three, and 11 of 21 from the field. Tristan da Silva with 16 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, so double double for him, with 3 offensive rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 2 of 7 from three, and 6 of 13 from the field. Then you got Cole Anthony with 18 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 7 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 5 of 8 from the free throw, 3 of 10 from three, and 5 of 15 from the field. Maybe not a good shooting night for him, and 11 minutes for Contavious Caldwell Pope. That's probably why they lost. They didn't really use him much. And he's supposed to be the defensive anchor for the team, too. So that probably was one of their mistakes. Jonathan Isaac from the bench with 9 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 1 assist, 4 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, and 4 of 10 from the field. Yikes. Oh, excuse me. Then got Anthony Black. Yeah, he was kind of killing us too. 15 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 1 of 4 from three, and 6 of 11 from the field. Once again, the final score: Bucks 109, Orlando 106. And well, we can look at the game recap. Normally the Bucks were supposed to play the Magic only 3 times this year, but they ended up playing them, the fourth time, especially like around this time last month. It was quarterfinals of the tournament for the NBA Cup, and they played them in Milwaukee, 114 to 109 for that one. Bucks beat the Magic. Then of course Bucks beat them again today. Well, not that long from now they got them again on the Wow, I think that's yeah, next Wednesday, yeah, this coming Wednesday. So I'm actually going to that game, so this should be fun. Um, then after that, they could be. both teams could be a different team by then on March 8th. Bucks got them one more time. And that's funny, like the three times they play against each other, Bucks are at home. That's crazy. Um, I don't know if it ever had been done before, but we'll just say for now it never has been done before. Okay, we're just gonna go to the standings before we talk about okay, yeah, all the games are finally over. So we'll go to the standings first, then we're gonna talk about the other games. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, just get this up for a second. Yeah, that means I gotta move it over here to talk about that score. So okay, let's talk about it. Um, Warriors lost to the Pacers 96 to 108. So it seems like the Pacers are getting their stuff together a little bit. Of course, tonight's game, 109 106, Milwaukee over Orlando. The Pelicans beat the Sixers. Wow, they Sixers really slipping. Wow. Sacramento beat Boston 114 to 97 in Boston.
You okay in there, babe?
Yeah, I'm all right. Okay, let me just get this clear out. I don't hate Boston. I just can't stand their fans. Let's just make that one thing clear. Like the same thing with Toronto. Like I don't have a problem with the team, but I do not like their fans. Well, Lakers is a whole different story. I hate that organization. I really do. But another story for another time. Like there's players on the Lakers I like, but I just can't stand the organization. That's just me. They ought to just have one team, and that'll be the Los Angeles Clippers. That's just my opinion. But anyways, OKC Thunder beat the Knicks, so they might have helped us a little bit too. 126-101. Washington lost to Chicago 105 to 138. Wow. Um, Denver beat Brooklyn, which is really not much of a total shock. 105 to 124. Okay, now let me move this camera back and let's get to the standings. Uh, Cleveland, of course, still got the best record in the NBA and got the biggest winning streak right now with 12. Boston, of course, they just lost to the freaking Kings. Not saying the Kings is bad. Well, they're doing bad, but not like as a team. They're not bad, but especially you got some of these fans that just like Boston is all that and stuff like that. Yeah, they won 18 championships. So what? Like, nah, let me stop before I say something wrong. Okay, you got the Knicks. Oh, they lost. I just mentioned. Yep, just like that. Bucks now the fourth seed. Well, they're tied. They're in way like game backs and stuff. They're tied, but Milwaukee got the percentages over them. Sorry. Although the record for Orlando, like wins wise, looks better than the Bucks, but their loss is worse than the Bucks. Just for people that just don't know, if just like this type of thing like happens, there's they both like tied for the fourth or whatever. They look at their percentages. That's mainly what they do. Pacers in six, and wow, they might have a chance to pass Orlando if they. I don't know when Orlando plays next, but not sure. We'll see. Uh, Miami, okay, they won their last two. They're in seventh. Then Detroit, lost their last game. They're tied with eighth with Atlanta, who also lost their last game. Chicago, of course, they won today. They beat the Wizards. Then you got the 76ers. Yeah, of course they lost. Brooklyn, of course, lost four straight. Then you got those single digit teams. Charlotte won their last game. And you got Toronto. Then you got the Wizards that's may have the biggest losing streak right now with five. And the worst team in the NBA. Okay, let's see. You got the OKC Thunder. Of course, they won their last game. Best team in the West. You got Houston that's still up there, which is amazing. Then you got Memphis. Then you got Denver. Then Dallas. Then you got the Lakers, who lost two straight. You got Minnesota, still tied with the LA Clippers for seventh. Where Minnesota got the advantage. Minnesota won their last three, and Clippers lost their last two. Then for that win for Sacramento, they're in the ninth seed, and they're on the 500 mark. They're tied with Golden State Warriors, which is like the same scenario last year. Like, didn't the Kings and the Warriors play each other in the play-in last playoffs? I think they did, and the Kings ended up beating them. But that'd be something to talk about another time. Then you got San Antonio, who lost their last three. Um, Phoenix won their last game, and Portland lost their last game. Then the single-digit teams, Utah is close to getting that 10th win. They lost their last two, and New Orleans Pelicans, of course, they won today by shockingly beating Philadelphia. That's crazy. But thanks for you guys for tuning in, watching it on Twitch. So please, share the channel. Share, let people know about this. Try to go live on, when it comes to bus talk, aftermath, after dark, and all other stuff. So please, share the channel and please bring us more viewers. More viewers, the better. Um, after you guys on YouTube, thanks for the like and subscribe, and also, share the channel as well. Let people know what we do. If they like content like this, let them know. Without your support, it would be no us. Also, over 2,300 videos. Check them out. Like I said, we've been doing this for like 16 years, and thanks. And also, if we don't get no support from you guys, you know, there would be no us. Just put it that way. So, also check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. If y'all interested in like some updates to wrestling that's going on in the Midwest, some pictures we took for like with bus players and the parade and things like that, and also wrestlers who we met as well. So check out the website once again, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we can get to 500 subscribers by the end of the month. So please do that. So until the next video, you guys have a good one. Oops, that was the wrong one. Sorry about that.